Hey everyone, and welcome back to my little channel, Fruits of the Spirit. The topic for today's video is if we should blame Satan for everything that goes wrong in our lives, as that is a common practice. But me personally, I'd say no, and here's why. If we look through the Bible, we'll see that it gave us multiple other causes for things. One of the causes that I will mention in this video might surprise you. The one I want to start with first is that when things go wrong, it might just be natural. Some things are just a part of life. People get sick, natural disasters happen, people are laid off, it happens to everybody. Even Paul, a very dedicated apostle, had an illness, according to 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 7 to 8, just like those who don't serve God have illnesses. And there was David, whose wives and possessions, along with the families of his men as well, were all taken, in 1 Samuel chapter 29, while they were gone. So these things can just happen. It doesn't mean that you did anything wrong or that Satan's after you. You just have to get up if you can and keep pushing. But of course, natural causes are obvious. What's something that's really interesting? Well, not only can unfortunate things happen because of natural causes, but God can cause them as well. When someone's sinning against him, he doesn't take it lightly, and can let calamity strike because of it, which is exactly what we find in Proverbs chapter 1, verses 24 to 32. Now, this doesn't sound like the Jehovah we usually hear about that's all loving, but it is correct. God had actually punished the Israelites many times when they forsook him for other lesser gods. For example, there's Judges chapter 2, verses 11 to 15, and verse 14 states, "And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of the spoilers that spoiled them, and he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could no longer stand before their enemies." Other examples where this happened to them are Judges chapter 3, verses 5 to 8, verses 12 to 14, chapter 4, verses 1 to 2, chapter 6, verse 1, chapter 10, verses 6 to 7, and I could go on, as this happened quite often with the Israelites, but I think you get the point. God can most certainly make things go wrong in the lives of evildoers. But sometimes we can't always blame other entities or natural causes for what goes wrong. Sometimes it's entirely our own doing. The popular saying is that actions have consequences, and sometimes God doesn't even need to do anything for those to come. If we abandon our children and disobey the advice in Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6 to train them well, when they come to hate us later, we can't really say that was God or Satan the devil, can we? If we steal and end up in jail, that's also on us. You see what I mean here? It's like when Abner told Asahel to stop trying to kill him in 2 Samuel chapter 2 verses 14 to 23, but Asahel refused. So Abner killed him instead. It's a simple case of whatever goes around comes around, and the spirits don't really need to interfere for that. But even though many causes of misfortune are not Satan the devil, like the one I just mentioned, he is still a cause for suffering. It was St. Peter who told us to watch out for what he does, in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, where it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." Satan was the one who caused all of Job's suffering in Job chapter 1 and 2, and is constantly trying to lead God's people away from God by throwing challenges at them. It's our job to resist these attempts and stick with God, so that we'd be counted as righteous, according to James chapter 4 verse 7. "Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." So what's the summary of the matter? There are 4 things that causes our lives to have hardships. The first are just natural things that happen, like natural disasters, being fired, for no cause of our own, illnesses, etc. The second is God punishing us for our sins. The third is us doing something wrong, and we're just affected by the aftermath of it, and the recoil, if you will. And the last is the most popular reason given in this world: Satan the devil. And that is the end of this video. As usual, to support my channel, you can click the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of when I post again. Stay safe out there, guys.